morning, everyone. So delighted to be here with you all this morning and see your lovely faces here at the Center of Peace in our Sunday morning celebration. I am Hazel. I'm delighted. Welcome to all who are joining us live and in person and all who are joining us online, our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Twana Malone. I'm the senior minister here at the Center of Peace, and my pronouns are she, her, and they. And this morning we have a wonderful service in store. We have our licensed professional practitioners assisting us in our service this morning. Leading us in our practice of meditation this morning is Sandy Forrest, leading us this morning in the ringing of the chakra bowl and giving us all the opportunity to bring our attention and our awareness into this moment and to become so present in this moment is Zuma Gonzalez. Leading us this morning in treatment, our affirmative prayer is Helen Moore. Leading us this morning in our selected and sacred readings is Cynthia Banks. Holding consciousness for us this morning is Deborah Ford. She'll be in quiet repose and prayer, knowing the truth about our time together, and it's unfolding in the most wonderful way. So you might see Deborah with her eyes closed. Our music this morning is being sung forth through Miss Marcy Francis and Miss Val. So let's see. Greeting all who walk into the space this morning is Susan Saunders and Tony Bay. We have Al, Vern, and Nicole on the ones, twos, and threes, handling all things technological, ensuring that we can all stay connected. So I think that with that, we are all set and ready to move forward in our service this morning. I want to invite you to take a breath now. Give yourself the gift of the opportunity just to relax. Take another breath. As Sandy comes forward to lead us in our meditation.
In keeping with our theme for this month, this meditation is on giving and abundance. So I'd like you to get comfortable and allow your body to soften in the stillness. Take a deep breath through your nose and with a sigh, release it through your mouth. Let's do that again. With each breath, let your body relax more deeply. Feel your shoulders drop. Unclench your jaw. Allow your mind to get comfortable and quiet. Bring your attention inward to the quiet rhythm of your own heart. This is where abundance begins. In the heart. Begin to notice your breath as an exchange, receiving and releasing. Each inhale is a gift. Every exhale is an offering. You are already part of the sacred balance of giving and receiving. Now I would like you to visualize a soft light, a golden light, entering your body with each breath. It fills your chest, your heart, your entire being. This light represents abundance, unlimited, radiant, ever-loving. Say quietly to yourself, I breathe in abundance. I breathe out love. Bring your attention to your heart center, glowing with golden light. Feel it expand with gratitude for all you have been given. Now imagine that same light flowing outward from your heart, a gentle current of generosity. Picture yourself giving freely your smile, your time, your compassion, your talents. Notice how giving feels. Open, effortless, joyful. There's no depletion here, only flow. Now say quietly to yourself, the more I give, the more I grow. The more I share, the more I receive. Now see that golden light returning to you from every direction. Each act of giving comes back multiplied as kindness, opportunity, support, and peace. You are part of a beautiful circle. The eternal exchange of life's generosity. To give is to trust in abundance. To receive is to honor that trust. Breathe in gratitude for all that flows toward you. Breathe out love for all that flows through you. Say quietly to yourself, I give freely and receive abundantly. I am a vessel of divine generosity. Bring your focus back to the breath. Notice the ease in your body and the quiet joy in your heart. You are balanced, open to both giving and receiving. Visualize your day ahead, bathed in this golden light. Every word, every gesture, an expression of abundance. Take one final breath in and release it slowly. Feel gratitude for this moment, for the life that flows through you, for the endless abundance that giving awakens. Say quietly to yourself, giving expands my heart. Abundance flows wherever I share love. When you are ready, open your eyes and come back into this space. And so it is.
And from the space of gratitude and joy, I speak my word of blessing for this service and this congregation, knowing that Spirit is fully present right here, right now. Spirit, the source, the all-providing source of all abundance, abundant love, abundant peace, abundant joy, abundant resources and opportunity, abundant wisdom. I know that that wisdom and that love of Spirit flows through this service today. We are each created in that image of Spirit, from the divine love, the divine peace, the divine abundance. This is our birthright. So I know that during this service, wisdom flows through Reverend Twana. The words she speaks are inspired by the love, the peace of Spirit. I know that each heart is open and receiving that which it needs, that which it desires. This service is blessed. I bless the technicians. I bless our musicians. I bless the readings. I bless every congregant that is here at the Center of Peace, and I bless everyone who joins us online and everyone who views these videos throughout the coming days. I know this time is a blessing for all. For Spirit is here, Spirit is active, joy flows, love flows, peace flows out from this place. There can be no other way. So I just release these words of blessing into the creative law, knowing they are heard, they are acted upon, and a blessing is received. And so it is.
Thank you, Helen, for leading us in our treatment, our affirmative prayer this morning. And thank you, Sandy, for leading us in our practice of meditation this morning. Thank you. It was beautiful. And so now I'd like to invite you all to turn your attention to our vision and our mission, as this is the time we read together our vision and our mission to get us centered and focused on exactly why we're here. So you can find the vision and the mission in the back of your chairs if you're not familiar with our vision and our mission. It is up here to the right of me if you're not familiar with it. Please join me as we read it aloud together as a realized vision in our lifetime, not something that we are waiting on. Our vision, a loving and peaceful world where all of humanity is honored as the divinity within is experienced. And our mission, the Center of Peace, is a loving, inclusive, and vibrant community that utilizes and demonstrates spiritual principles and practices to cultivate powerful individuals who together create peace throughout the world. And so it is. And now I'd like to invite you all to please stand and join us in the singing of our congregational song, I Am One. Our congregational song was written many years ago by our licensed retired practitioner, Bayless Webb. You can find the lyrics to the song in the back of your chair if you're not familiar with the lyrics to our congregational song, I Am One. All right, Al, I think we're all set and ready to go.
I'm one with Spirit, the Holy Spirit, and it dwells inside of me. This perfect Spirit, pure loving Spirit, rests in everything I see. God walks beside me, protects and guides me. It's ever with me where'er I go. I trust its power, God's healing power. Its love surrounds me, and this I know. I live in Spirit. my breathing spirit, it lives within me, and so I am a spirit, I think a spirit, its life is my life. I know God's life is my life. I know God's life is my life. I know.
So let us not miss out on this perfect opportunity to allow our eyes simply to gaze around the room, falling just where they may, as we take this opportunity to welcome each other into our sacred sanctuary this morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. All right, you may be seated. Here at the Center of Peace, we are an open and affirming community. All are welcome here at the Center of Peace. And so if this is your first time here at the Center of Peace, on a Sunday morning, celebrating life and love with us, we'd love to be able to take this opportunity to welcome you. If you feel comfortable enough and to stand, please do so that we can welcome you this morning. Yeah. All right, Center of Peace, if you would just allow love to flow through our hands as an expression of it, flowing from our hearts as we welcome our first-time visitors. We say, welcome to the Center of Peace. Welcome to the Center of Peace. We know who you really and truly are. We know who you really and truly are. A unique and divine expression of love and life itself. A unique and divine expression of love and life itself. Perfect in every way. We honor you, and we welcome you. Welcome to the Center of Peace. You may be seated. Yeah. Please do, after service, make sure you go and find our visitors and welcome them and let them know they're welcome here any old time. As Liz comes forward, as we prepare ourselves for our announcements, I wanted to just say that we were contacted by a few students from Arcadia University about 2 or 3 months ago. And I think maybe one of the students is here this morning. They have to do an assignment on a religious institution that they are not familiar with. So, so they did a search online and they found the Center of Peace. And so they said they'd be coming to a couple of our services. A few of them came to Coffee with the Rev. And so we've been talking to them and chatting with them, and we know that they're going to get an A. We're going to make sure they get an A on their assignment. So if they are asking you questions, I just wanted you to know what's going on. And if you would please be so kind to engage with them and answer any questions that they may have so that they can complete their assignment. So before we get into the announcements, I wanted to just make mention of something that has happened in the Germantown community that maybe some of you all are aware of and some of you might not be aware of, but there was a young lady, Kadia Scott, who went missing. I think it's been 2 weeks. Yes, I know I was out walking and saw one of the posters posted on one of the poles. And so sadly, the remains of her body has been found. And so we wanted to just take an opportunity to send some love and light to her family. I didn't know her personally, but certainly to all in the community who has felt something from this experience. So if you would all just join me in about a few seconds of silence as we send them love and light. Let us extend our love and light to all involved. Let us know God to be in the midst of it. Thank you. All right. So as it is time for our announcements, I'm going to make this announcement a little later. I think I have one announcement, yes, to make this morning, and that is that next week after service, we'll be having our first ever pet memorial. We'll be remembering our beloved companions here after service. You all are invited to come and to participate. We're asking you to bring a keepsake or a picture. We'll be creating a sacred altar as part of our memorial, along with music and opportunities to acknowledge and to celebrate our beloved companions. So it is going to be a wonderful service. We've been working on it now for several weeks. You do have to RSVP, or we are asking that you RSVP so that we can prepare ourselves, be prepared for how many ever people might be attending next Sunday. It'll be happening from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., and it is extended to the community itself. So if there's anybody in the community or in your world that you think might could benefit from this, please do invite them to join us.
You want me to call you back up later? No, I'll do it later. Okay, all right, okay. Hey, everybody. Bear with me. Again, in my haste, I forgot my glasses, so. Okay. Deb Ford, please. That's all I can make out.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am really pumped and excited about this announcement. I don't get excited much, but this is
Abundance.
Yes.
Right here.
Before you ask, they will answer.
Yes.
Yes, okay. We are in our 25th year, or we will be celebrating 25 years. Oh, 25 years. All right. Yeah, that's 25 years. We started in June 21st, 2001 with Reverend Sheila, and here we are 25 years later. We will be celebrating on June 28th. Correct? Yes. June 20. No, I have it. I really have it. I just, you know, I'm really psyched about it. I get nervous, okay? All right, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, okay, let's get it together. All right, June 28th. We want you to keep that weekend open. June 28th at the, now I need help with this one, Sescape Ballroom. Did I say that correctly? C-E-S? Oh, Sescape.
They said 5 different things, so that's fair.
On, okay, let's do the address here. The address is somewhere. No, I want to do, okay, just do the basic part. I practice this too. I just get nervous. Where's the address? I put it in here. Well, let me read it.
Okay, hold on one second. Let me get the details here.
You know,
See,
you
she
want to
kept-
go to the next
No. It's June 28th in the afternoon. It's on North 2nd Street. It's 923 North 2nd Street. What is it? What's the address? 923 North 2nd Street, unless I reversed it, it'd be 932.
Okay, here we go.
Let me read it. Okay.
Can you read it?
Yes.
Okay. let's
923, see, I was correct. 923 North Second Street. The cost of the ticket is $150. We will have a payment plan. I can't tell you the date when we start, but it will be way before. So we'll have a payment plan. You'll be able to pay over time. Cost of the ticket, $150. Well, I'm really, really, really excited. The guests. We are having Ricky Byers. All right? See, that's the part I want to get to.
That's the only part she wants to say.
Yes, I have Ricky's shirt on. Yes, Ricky Byers will be
stay up
here
there.
for the weekend. Okay.
We also wanted to make the announcement that we have selected a theme for our 25th year anniversary. We don't know who submitted it, but it's going to be 25 years of light, love, and legacy. So if you're the one who submitted it,
Stand up. Let's give her a hand.
yeah, stand up free, let the people
Stand up.
see. Stand up free, stand up free, yeah. 25 years of love, of light, love, and legacy.
Yes.
Good?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
good. You're
all
good? All right, thank you. I'm going to go back to meditation.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, behind your seats is a QR code. You really might want to check out the newsletter. All the information is in the newsletter and the website, so it'll be clear there, all right? Man. Donna Brown, are you ready? You sure? Okay. We can go. We're going to start asking. We ready? Okay. What did you say?
Oh, well, I think she's my sister. You know, we're polite. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Well, I'm excited about this. The social justice. Oh, I'm not in the mic. The Centerpiece Social Justice Care Circle is participating in a Sleep Out Phillies, an event that raises critical funds to help the Covenant House, which is right around the corner on Aramet Street off of Germantown Avenue, to shelter. Their doors have been open they're open 24/7. They shelter and provide sanctuary and support to youth overcoming homelessness. Now, this Sleep Out event will take place November 20th at Citizens Bank Park. Tanya Skeef and I, representing the Center of Peace Social Justice Care Circle, have said yes to the commitment to sleep outside and experience this and hear from various homeless youth on November 20th. So we are leaving the comfort of our beds to spend the night at Citizens Park. What we're asking for you right now is to please help each one of us to raise our $1,000 goal by donating via the Center of Peace Social Justice Care Circle page via Covenant House. Now, more information, details of how to donate will be forthcoming this week through the newsletters and through flyers. But I want to give you a heads up that Tanya and I will be the two teams, and we must reach $1,000 or else it comes out of our pocket. But I know we can do that. I know we can exceed that because we know we're living in a world from the spirit within and abundance and love. And to help these youth continue with overcoming homelessness and honor the incredible, resilient young people at Covenant House. So Covenant House doors, they've been open here in Philadelphia for 25 years. And the only other Covenant House in Pennsylvania is in York. But this is an event that happens globally. So if you have any more questions, if you want the exact website, I will give that to you today. It will be forthcoming in our newsletters, and we will have flyers next week. But November 20th is the day of the event, and we sort of need to raise the funds by November 13th. So donate your funds to either me or Tanya or both of us to reach that goal of $1,000 and support the youth at the Covenant House. Thank you.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you. Trisha, if you come up and talk about completing the circle, the online experience.
Sounds like an adventure.
I thought it sounded a little funny when it came out, but I was gonna roll with it.
Okay, so Patricia Grady. I am also on the board. I'm the secretary that's on the board. I'm also the operations director. So completing the circle is how the centerpiece collects feedback from the congregation on how the different ministries are doing. So what we're focusing on next is your experience online. So people who attend service online, we would love for you to participate. We're going to have several questions to ask, and that will happen on Wednesday, October 29th at 7 p.m., so 7 p.m. to 8:30. Please RSVP so we will know who's attending. There is a way to RSVP through the news mailer that goes out, Get Involved, Stay Inspired. It's also, if you go to our website, to our calendar, to the date, October 29th, there's a link to register. If you have registered already for this, I'm asking if you could please send an email to completingthecircle@thecenterofpeace.org. There was an issue with the link at one point, and just in case we're missing a registration, please send an email directly to completingthecircle@thecenterofpeace.org. You could also get in touch with one of the members of Completing the Circle, which is Reverend Twana, Barb Jones, Cynthia Banks, Suzanne Robinson, and Carolyn Holt, and myself. And I am complete. Thank you.
Yes, all right. We've done it again. And Reverend said we could go home because that was a lot, y'all. To wrap it up, beverages must have a lid on them. Be mindful not to leave anything behind. Again, for everything that was said today in a little clearer fashion, it'll be on our newsletter, Get Involved, Stay Inspired. So scan the QR code, go to our website, thecenterofpeace.org. And always, practitioners are available for prayer after services. They adorn the purple stoles. So please grab one if you're in need of prayer. Also, if you're not available to stick around, we do have a prayer box in the front. Please drop your prayer requests, and we'll be praying for you throughout the week. And if you'd like to make an announcement, anything TCP related, please reach out to Tricia by Friday. Contact info is at thecenterofpeace.org. Thank you, Carolyn. And I'm complete. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm up here this morning to officially kick off our Conscious Committed Giving Campaign, formerly known as our Pledge Program. So every year around this time of the year, I usually ask folks to join me in putting a campaign together to bring forth. And this year I decided that it was just going to be me putting it together, that it was going to be simple with not too much pomp and circumstance, because I'm not a pomp and circumstance kind of girl. So I changed the name from Pledge Program to Conscious Committed Giving Campaign. And it is at this time that we have the opportunity to ask our congregation to join us in the planning and committing to give for the year of 2026 so that we can start to plan our year, the upcoming year. And so it's a very sacred opportunity to be able to stand before you and to ask you to consider committing to giving consciously and intentionally next year, because every bit counts. Every bit counts. Before I say too much more, I want to at least give you a theme for the year for our Conscious Committed Giving campaign for 2026. So we have been engaging in our 40-day journey of abundance with the John Randolph Price book, where there's about 40 of us who come together in the morning and in the evening to do meditation, to contemplate on principles, and then to do some journaling. And so in one of those sessions, I said, where you at? I said, oh, there she is. Stand up, I said. She's a little shy. She said, gratitude is the heartbeat of abundance. And it really resonated with me. So our theme is gratitude, the heartbeat of abundance. And I asked if I could use it. She said, yeah. So yeah, let's give her a hand. And that's true. That is what this campaign is about, really, gratitude. And the visioning that I did with Helen Moore, Helen, stand up so that people can see you. We did some visioning and planning for this moment, and really, at the crux of it, what came out was really to be in gratitude, to acknowledge the community, those people who have, for 25 years, been engaging consistently and constantly in giving not only their time and their talent, but their tithe. It's how we get to do what we get to do. And so this year we really want to be focused on giving thanks to the channels of abundance, which is the congregation, to say thank you. To say thank you in ways that maybe you don't know how your giving affects the Center of Peace and allowing us to be able to do the ministries and all the things that we do. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for every cent that you all have given to the Center of Peace. So the reason that we have these campaigns is because a lot of times the congregation may not be aware of just what the cost is to run an organization. And it is an organization, a business. And in years past, our focus has been on a yearly number. And this year, I decided to focus on a monthly number so that you all get a real sense of what it costs to run the Center of Peace. And it is an organization that operates 7 days a week. So I started to list in my little book here all the things that has to get paid, all the obligations that we are engaged in so that we can do this, so that we can teach classes, so that we can connect online, so that we can have music, so that we can be warm, so that we can have hot water, all these things. And the list was almost there's 30 things a month that we need to make sure that we have what we need so that we can continue to be together in this format, not just in this format, but in all ways. And that averages about $22,000 a month for everything. That includes the building, having the doors open, the heat, the water. That includes being able to pay the musicians, paying the people on the technological side of life, making sure that our practitioners receive pay when they are facilitating classes. It does include payment for the staff, myself, our marketing person, our director of operations. You all may not know it, but we have an accountant. We have, so there's lots of things that we have to pay attention to. There's insurance in the event that something happens to somebody, that we have what we need in place, or that if something happens to our things, that we have what we need to be able to cover it. That if we need to pick up and move, that we have money in our savings so we can get up and move. That if things shift and change, that we have in our bank account, in our spiritual bank account first, but in our account, so that we can do this, so that we can change lives. That's the business that we're in. So I'm not asking you today to commit to giving. And I want to say this too, that it is not a begging, and it's not a arm twisting either. It is a sincere ask, and I'm honored to be able to ask, to be able to ensure that we get to be here another 25 years. So our conscious committed giving card is going to be a simple card. It's not going to be extravagant. It's going to ask you I'm asking you to take it into prayer and to move into a place where you feel comfortable, if you so choose to to participate this year, to give, and there'll be opportunity for you to fill out the card. And before I call Carletta up, who's going to share a little bit about gratitude and what the Center of Peace means to her, I just want to say, you know, just how important this is, that when 3 or 4 people, for whatever reason, cannot contribute on a monthly basis, that when that happens, it can send us off $1,000 to $4,000 a month short. So, as I said, it doesn't matter how much, but that you give, and that every cent does count. And again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for all that you give. Carletta? As Carletta comes up, I want to remind you that on November 9th, we will be having a gratitude luncheon here. It'll be a part of our service. There's going to be a jam session. There's going to be food. It's going to be good. And then also on November the 5th, that's a Wednesday, I am going to open up the Zoom account at 7 p.m. I'll be there to 8 p.m. for a question and answer. The Q&A is focused on giving, tithes, offerings, why the church is always asking for money, in case you don't know what I'm talking about. That's what we're going to be talking about. I'm going to be answering your questions November the 5th at 7 p.m., and I hope you can join us. All right, Carletta.
Namaste. Hey, we're on the same page. First, I want to say thank you, Reverend T, for all you do. We all appreciate everything you do, for your sacred yes, for stepping up, and for being the leader of this wonderful organization. Hi, y'all. I couldn't be more grateful. I couldn't be more grateful. Can you hear me? All right. I'm filled with gratitude. This is my home. This is my home. We've moved many, many, many times. I've moved every place that we've been. I am a founding member of the Center of Peace. Many, many, many years, I can't believe it's been 25 years. Marcy, where did the time go? Oh my goodness. And Val, oh my goodness. It's so good to see you. I'm just filled with gratitude and thanksgiving for what this teaching, can I have some water? For what this teaching has done for me. It has changed my life in so many ways. So it's just natural and normal for me to want to give back. Thank you. Leave it sit. I can't get it up to my mouth. I'll get it there. But anyway, I am grateful that I was led to this teaching. I am so grateful to that person who said, come on, I think you, from the way you're talking, I think you're going to like what you're going to hear if you come to my spiritual community. I am so grateful to her. Because when I walked in that door, when I walked out, I wasn't the same person that walked in to that meeting. And it just filled me up. It just turned me around. I heard things I had never heard before. They told me I had a choice. I didn't have to do the same things I was doing all this time the same way. I was on automatic. Reverend Michael says we're walking through life sleepwalking, things we had been taught. See, we don't come here. We're not born here with all these thoughts and what you can do, what you can't do, and all that. You're taught these things, and it become automatic as you grow. Some people never wake up, but we were fortunate. That's why we're here, and we have a duty. We have something special here. You know it when you walk through those doors. COVID stopped a lot of stuff. A lot of services never resumed. We never missed a beat. Never missed a beat. That's because of you. That's because of all of us. That's because of what this teaching has done. Anyway, so I'm just so grateful. I'm just filled with gratitude and thanksgiving for what this teaching has done. And I'm so grateful that I got that phone call from Reverend Sheila inviting me to be a part of building this organization. She asked me to do the music. I didn't know nothing about music, but yes automatically came out of my mouth. Just automatically came out, right? And now we got a beautiful choir and all. So I'm just grateful. But the message that this teaching brings us is such a blessing, and it's up to us to deliver it to other people. This is what the world needs so much right now. We need to be praying every day for peace, for unity. And what this teaching brings to us, it has taught me to step beyond my boundaries. It has opened up my mind and my heart. So practicing gratitude is just a natural thing, and it makes me want to give back. And I found that the more that I give, and it's not only I give of my time, my talents, financially, consistently, because I know the bills have to be paid, because I have to pay the ones in my house. And I want this to be here always. We are the center of peace, so no matter where we go, we are the center of peace. But we still have to pay the bills. So it's just a natural thing for me to want to give back and to support what's going on here. So practicing gratitude activates a positive vibe. It's a mindset. It's a way of life. I mean, my goodness. I have a T-shirt that I made that says, what did it say? I have it in my pocketbook back there. What did it say? Oh, dance. Dance, even if you can't hear the music. And I got that inspiration from a young man that was deaf. And he performed this. It was incredible. This dance, he danced. He danced, he danced. He was deaf, but he felt it. He felt it. And that's what gratitude does. You feel it. You feel it, and you just have to respond to it. So when you give from your heart. This. Wrap it up. Okay. Okay. But let me see if it's something I really wanted to say that I miss. So I do tithe. I tithe my time. Like I said, I volunteer. I'm here most Sundays, just about all of them. I tithe my talents, my finances on a consistent basis because I want to keep all this together. So I invite you to join me in making this on the East Coast, the most powerful, most giving and loving and inclusive on the East Coast spiritual center. You with me? Yes. All right. I'm finished. I'm finished.
Let's give Miss Carletta a hand.
Grand Rising, everyone. How's everyone feeling? Well, I just have to say we all started together 25 years, and I am so happy that for gratitude and abundance, when I was asked to sing today, and I had told Miss Val I had to sing, and what had happened was she says, come on, let's do it. We started together with Center of Peace, and the song is called Namaste. See how we in touch? This song is written by Eric Hansen, and it's called Namaste. The God in me beholds the God in you. Namaste. The God in me beholds the God in you. Namaste. All is beautiful.
All is beautiful.
All is well. All is beautiful. All is well. The light in me beholds the light in you. Namaste. The light in me beholds the light in you. Namaste. All is beautiful.
All is beautiful.
All is well. All is beautiful. All is well. The love in me beholds the love in you. Namaste. The love in me beholds the love of you. Namaste. stay. All is beautiful.
All is beautiful.
All is well.
All is beautiful.
All is beautiful. All is well. This is a song that we always dedicated. Reverend Sheila loved this song when we sang this to her. And it's called Peace by Juanita Bynum. Can you all say peace? Let there be peace. Let there be peace within me. Send peace all over the world. Send it, send it, send it. Gotta get my throat together now. Woo! You are my peace. You are my peace. You are my peace. And I worship thee. You are my peace. You are my peace. You are my peace. And I worship thee. You have delivered my soul when the battle was against me, and your promises you kept, that your word will set me free. If I just keep my mind on thee, you'll keep me in perfect peace, in perfect peace. You are my peace. You are my peace. You are my peace, and I worship thee. You are my peace. You are my peace. You are my peace, and I worship thee. You have delivered my soul from the snare of the negativity, and in the midst of my storm, you held and protected me. If I just keep my mind on thee, you'll keep me in perfect peace, in perfect peace. You are peace, and I worship thee. Yes, I do. You worship. You are my peace. You are my peace. You are my peace, and I worship thee. You have lifted, held me in. You held me up in the storm, and you held and protected me. Right here, right now, in center peace. If I just keep my mind on thee, you'll keep me in perfect peace. In perfect peace. You are my peace. You are my peace. You are my peace, and I worship thee. Oh, you are my peace. You are my peace. You are my peace, and I worship thee. Peace.
In the morning,
Can you all say peace?
in the noonday,
Peace, everybody. You are my peace. Woo-hoo-hoo. Peace, peace.
burden bearer,
Peace. Woo. Peace. Give thanks. Give thanks. all around the world. Cover yourself in the light of love and be gratitude. Hey, hey. You are my peace. You are my peace.
Every day and every
Every
way.
day in every way. Center of peace. Thank you. Ms. Val, thank you.
Yes, peace. Okay, good morning. If you would please stand and repeat the affirmation after me. I give the gift of unconditional love and understanding. To myself and to the world. Knowing it is the gift that keeps giving. And so it is. Today's reading is taken from Oneness, the Great Principles Shared by All Religions by Jeffrey Moses, pages 142 and 144. This is from the Random House Kindle edition. Give without thought of reward. When a mother gives to her child, no conditions accompany the giving. Love spontaneously flows, and this nourishing is the source of all growth and strength. Similarly, the enlightened founders of every religion gave endlessly of themselves, asking nothing in return. Without exception, their lives were models of giving and the standards of inspiration for us all. When we give to others in a pure, innocent spirit, our hearts become cultured in a profound way. Those who give in such a spontaneous manner experience the great meaning in life. They realize the preciousness of every moment. They transcend the petty squabbles of the world and achieve a higher vision, realizing that every person is a spark of the divine. Give without thought of reward. A gift is pure when it is given from the heart and when nothing is expected in return. Hinduism. If you give alms publicly, it is well, but it is better to give them secretly. God knows what you do. Islam. Do not give your alms before men, to be seen of them. Otherwise, ye have no reward of your Father, which is in heaven. Christianity. Give without thought of reward. True charity is practiced in secret. The best type of charity is where the person who gives does not know who receives it, and the person who receives it does not know who gave it. Judaism. Extend your help without reward. Give to others, and do not regret or begrudge your liberality. Those who are thus are good. Taoism. And so it is. The reading and affirmation were submitted by yours truly, Cynthia Banks.
Y'all pray for my throat, y'all. Send me some love. Come on, send me some love. All right. Raise your hands up. Come on, let's raise your hands up. Say, I thank you for this day. I'm so grateful for this day. Reach out your right hand. Put over your left shoulder. Reach out your left hand. Put over your right shoulder. Say, I love myself so much. I love myself so much. God is so good. This is a song that's written by Ricky Byers. I love singing with her also. Y'all ready? We'll get on up. We'll have church in here this morning. I got up this morning singing, God is so good. Everybody. I got up this morning singing, say, God is so good. I got up this morning singing, God is so good. My God is so good to me. One more time, I got up. I got up this morning singing, God is so good. Yeah, I got up this morning singing, God is so good. I got up this morning singing, God is so good. My God is so good to me. Well, feeling good down in my soul. God is so good. Feeling good down in my soul. God is so good. Feeling good down in my soul. God is so good. My God is so good to me. In my time of trials, God is so good. In my time of trials, God is so good. In my time of trials, God is so good. My God is so good to me. Well, when my day is over, God is so good. When my day is over, God is so good. When my day is over, God is so good. My God is so good to me. Come on, Miss Val. God is so good. Every day and every way, God is so good. One more time. Every day and every way, God is so good. My God is so good to me. When I take the time to praise the Spirit, God is, yeah, when I take the time to praise the Spirit. I said when I take the time to praise the Spirit. Hey, when I take the time. Hey, when I take the time to praise the Spirit. My God. My God is so. I can hear y'all. My God is so. Come on. My God is so. Come on now. My God is so good to me. Thank you, Miss Val. We started it off, Reverend T. 25 years ago, and we back again. Yes.
Thank you, Marcy and Val. Can we give them another round of applause? Yeah. So we are continuing with our theme for the year, a day at a time, oneness. And I gotta tell you right now, right now I'm just up in my head right now because I'm like, it's 12:16. I'm sorry, I got to be honest with you. I'm like, oh gosh, what am I gonna do? What am I not gonna do? Well, we shall see. We shall see. Our theme for the month is giving. But before we get into a message, let us take a moment or have a moment of gratitude. It has been our practice, or I've added this piece to our Sunday service, is a moment of gratitude. And really, gratitude is how we open up our hearts, which is why we have a moment of gratitude. It opens our heart, it opens us up, it causes us to become more open and available to insight and to new ideas. And we know that new ideas lead us to new experiences. And so when I ask you to drop into your heart, all I'm asking you to do is to put your attention on your heart, to pay attention to your heart, to start to feel the feelings that reside in the heart, to start to feel, to allow yourself to feel love and to allow yourself to feel joy and allow yourself to feel gratitude. So here we go. Take a breath right here. Drop into your heart. If you're so moved, you can put your hand over your heart. As we take this moment to drop into our hearts and begin to feel the love in our hearts. To open up to new ideas, to be open to insight then. Stay there in your heart, feeling this love in your heart. And I invite you now in this moment, as I remind you to not let your body talk you out of this moment, but to be full on in your participation of feeling the love in your heart. Bring to mind someone in your life who's made your life better. Bring to mind that someone who, because they were born, rather they are still here with us or no longer here with us, but because of them, your life has been made better. Feel the love in your heart for this person. Allow yourself to become aware of the love in your heart for this person. Feel it. Drop deeper into your heart if you can, where there's pure love and gratitude for this person. Feel the love, feel the gratitude even more. Feel it. So as we begin to bring our attention back, bless your heart. Bless these people for being a part of your life, making your life so much better. And start to bring your attention and your awareness back. becoming fully present and aware of where you are. Bring your awareness and your presence back. Now that we are open and bringing the love in our hearts back into this moment, our theme for the month is giving. And I do want to start with a few spiritual principles that we read every Sunday. These come from Ernest Holmes and What We Believe. You can get a copy of this if you go to our website or you do a search online for Ernest Holmes and What We Believe. This morning we're working with spiritual principle number 1. It reads, we believe in God, the living spirit, almighty one, indestructible, absolute, and self-existent cause. We believe this one manifests itself in and through all creation, but is not absorbed by its creation. Spiritual principle number 2, we believe in the individualization of the spirit in us, and that all people are individualizations of the one spirit. Spiritual principle number 8, we believe that the universal spirit, which is God, operates through a universal mind, which is the law of God, and that we are surrounded by this creative mind, which receives the direct impress of our thought and acts upon it. We believe that nothing happens to me. It either happens by me, through me, or as me, as a result of my thinking. And finally, spiritual principle number 5, we believe the ultimate goal of life to be a complete freedom from all discord of every nature, and that this goal is sure to be attained by all. So you might wonder why we embed practices into our service, the meditation, the prayer, or you might be asking yourself just why we have the principles embedded in our services every Sunday. That is, the moments we take to move into opportunities of gratitude, or the moments that we are intentional about filling this place up with love. Well, it's because our spiritual principles and practices are life-giving, and they're life-transforming, which is why we incorporate them in our services. The practicing of the spiritual principles can change your life. They will change your life. They will change your life. So that's why we embed them into everything that we do here on Sunday. It is Seth Godin says that we become what we do. And I heard somebody on the internet the other day said something like this. They said, if you're serious about something, then you gotta be serious. If you're serious about this teaching, then you gotta take the spiritual principles seriously, is what I'm trying to say to you. So deciding then is a practice. And deciding to give is a principle that we practice. We become what we do. Deciding to give is a principle that we practice. And so we're giving all the time in our life, whether we are aware of it or not. But our goal, our business, is to become very intentional about our giving, become conscious and aware of just what we are giving. And this type of giving, this high level of giving, then, it is full of emotions. It is a greater level of awareness then around what we give and why we give what we give and how we give what we give. A greater level awareness around those 3 things. And it is wise that we do this, that we take time to pay attention to it every day. Why? Well, because we have everything to give. You have everything at your beckoning to give. Ernest Holmes, in his book called This Thing Called Life, he says that life is the giver of everything, that life does not withhold anything, and that everything you need and everything that you desire, life has already given. So we have everything thing to give. A little bit from his book. I'm reading from page 81, 82, and 88 this morning from his book, Ernest Holmes, who is the founder of Science of the Mind. He says this. He says that life is the giver of everything. It is, in a sense, both the giver and the gift. It is both itself and you. This life is a perfect unit. Therefore, there's nothing between it and you other than your sense of separation from it. The knowledge of this is what King Solomon referred to when he said, quote, "With all thy getting, get understanding." She is more, quote, "She is more precious than rubies. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life. She is a tree of life to them that lay upon her." He says, to understand this is the inner secret, the pearl of great price. To unify with life, to get in tune with the infinite, is every man and woman's search, whether or not we be conscious of it, of this fact or not. He says, think on these things carefully with the uttermost simplicity until you see that you could not move a finger if it were not for life. You could not think a thought if it were not for the intelligence of life. You could not exist without it because it is you. Since this is so, you will never cease to exist. You will always be more and never the less. He says that every right recognition you give to this life will increase your own livingness. Every time you use it in a dynamic way, you will be cultivating the ability to use it in an even more effective manner. And this will go on forever. There'll never come a time when this unfoldment will cease. And finally, on page 88, he says, the law of life operates upon the images of your thought. If your thought is restricted and unhappy, you will be causing it to create restricting and unhappy circumstances. Only a 2-inch stream of water can flow through a 2-inch pipe. A gallon measure will hold but 4 quarts. This would be true even though you dipped your measure into the ocean. You are not limiting the ocean nor causing it to be evil because you dip your 4 quarts instead of a barrel. The ocean has no desire to limit you. In other words, life has no desire to limit us. Everything has already been given. And since life holds nothing back in our taking, then we must decide to give. We must decide to give. And deciding is as necessary, as Raymond Charles Barker reminded us the last 2 weeks, deciding is as important as the food we eat and the air we breathe. Deciding. It's very important. And so while deciding to give might be the most difficult decision that we have to make, it is also the best decision that we can make. So for those of us here, those of us who are serious about living a life that we love, let us consider that you and I, we no longer have the room or the capacity in our hearts and in our minds, in our life. We no longer have the capacity for our minds to make excuses when we know what we've got to do is make decisions. Decisions, not excuses. Decisions, not excuses. Matter of fact, tell your neighbor, because I see everybody a little on the downside, wake your neighbor up and tell them we got some decisions to make. No time for excuses. Decisions. Decisions. Not excuses. We don't have room in our life for our mind to make up excuses when we know that our business is to make decisions. It's just as important as the food that we eat and the air that we breathe. Why is making the decision to give so important? Well, consider that everything in your life is dependent upon your giving. Everything in your life is dependent upon your giving. Giving is a principle that we practice. In other words, giving is the seed that we sow. Everything in your life is dependent upon the seeds that you sow. So the type of giving that I'm talking about, though, it requires a great level of maturity. It's not a giving out of obligation. It's a type of giving, the type of giving that I'm talking about is without expectation. It is without the expectation that we give and in our giving that we will receive something. Although when we do give, we will receive, but it's not that our giving stems from a place of knowing that we will receive. It's just pure, it's just a high level of giving. It's a giving from the overflow. It's the type of giving that I'm talking about, the type of giving where there are no strings attached. No strings attached. The type of giving that's free of manipulation. The type of giving that feels good. No strings attached. This type of giving, we said last week, as we used Seth Godin's definition, is the type of giving where our giving, its sole intent is to make someone else's life better. It's the sole intent, to make someone else's life better. And so, abundance then is both receiving and giving. But for many of us, true giving is a problem. It's a problem where the sole intent of our giving is to make somebody else's life better. So we've got to get to a place then where the problem no longer exists. This is what I said last week, where giving is no longer a problem for us. Remember, decisions, not excuses. So we got to get to a place where giving is no longer a problem for us. And last week I said that we give from the overflow, and that the overflow is a derivative of pure love. And so we've got to be able then to get to a place of pure love within ourselves. We got to be able to find the pure love within ourselves so that we become familiar with it and we feel it. And it's from that place then that we find ourselves in the overflow, that we engage in giving in a way that surely, surely, surely will change somebody else's life. But in order that our giving makes someone else's life better, it has got to come from pure love. Otherwise, perhaps our giving is calculated. Otherwise, our giving, or we're engaged in a type of giving that is transactional. But the type of giving that we're talking about is a giving that's transformational. Giving changes you. True giving, it changes you. So it's not transactional, it's transformational. And if your giving is a giving that is calculated and transactional, there is a real good chance that it's not going to make anybody's life better. As a matter of fact, it's probably going to make their life worse. So, we give from the overflow. And you might be wondering, what is the overflow? And how do I get there? Well, I want to share with you 4 powerful words that were shared with me as it pertains to giving and giving from the overflow. And what exactly is the overflow? Well, here are the words. You get to decide. You get to decide. You get to decide what that means for you. Because giving is trusting life. It's a measure in trusting life. And so you get to decide whether or not you're going to trust life. You know, the thing about trusting life, though, is it doesn't have any grayness in it. It's black and it's white. Trusting life, it calls on each one of us to choose a side. This is when choosing a side might be very, very beneficial. Either you trust life or you don't. Either you trust life or you don't. True giving is trusting life. And so if you're worried about how much you give, you're not trusting life. You want a clear indicator of it. If you're worried about what they're going to do with what you give, you might not be trusting life if you're looking for a clear indicator. If your giving is calculated, if your giving is manipulated, you might not be trusting life. And there's only two ways. Either you are or you aren't. Either you are trusting life or you aren't trusting life. But if you're trusting life, then you're going to have to be willing to engage in true giving, giving from pure love and giving from a pure heart. Truly, then, where whatever it is that we're giving, that it does change somebody else's life. The Bible tells us not to be anxious about tomorrow. In other words, we should plan for tomorrow, but don't worry about tomorrow. You should take some time to plan what you're going to give, but don't worry about what you give. Plan for tomorrow, but don't worry about tomorrow. You get to decide what you're giving, why you're giving what you're giving, and how you're going to give what you're giving. You get to decide. Plan for tomorrow, but don't worry about tomorrow. Well, you get to decide what the overflow is for you. But what I will say about the overflow is that there's three pieces, three things that you will find in the overflow, that you'll find in yourself where you are certain to know that you're giving from a place of the overflow. In the overflow, what you'll find is that you've been very considerate in what, why, and how. You'll find that you've been very consistent in your what, why, and how. And you'll find that you've been very generous in your what, why, and how. Are y'all with me this morning? Yep. Listen. This is the moment for those of us who call ourselves metaphysicians. Like, this is the moment that, either you're going to be reborn again, something like that, or you not. Like today really is Easter in October for us. Like today, this right here is really the opportunity where you get to be reborn or born again. Y'all with me? Like, this is the moment. This is it. If you've been wondering, what is the message? That's it. I'm telling you, this is it. This is it. Giving will change your life. It will make you brand new. And it requires that you be considerate, that you be consistent, and that you be generous if you want to live from the overflow. This is a life-changing decision that each one of us gets to make. Consider it. If I don't search myself and find pure love in myself before I offer you what I have to give you, then I'm not being considerate. I haven't taken any time to think about it. if I don't search myself and find that pure love, if I'm not consistent in my practice of becoming more and more and more of my divine self and my infinite self, if I'm not consistent in my practices, and giving is a practice that is a principle that we practice. If I'm not consistent in my practice, if I'm not consistent in affirming and knowing that I'm one with all of life, the infinite of life itself, and that life is a giver of all things and that everything has been given to me, if I don't take time to be consistent in that practice, to become more and more and more of myself and never less of myself, if I don't take time on a consistent basis every day, you ain't in the overflow. If what you got to give, once you get to the overflow, if it ain't generous, listen, in the overflow, you already got yours. So, when it's overflowing, don't think of a trickle, trickle, trickle. No, it's overflowing, 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 overflowing. It's infinite. So, yes, a waterfall. So when you get to the overflow, if what you have you clear on your what, your why, and your how, let your how be generous. The overflow, considerate, consistent, generous. That's overflow. Considerate, consistent, and generous. That's overflow. Considerate, consistent, and generous. Considerate, consistent, and generous. That's overflow. Considerate, consistent, and generous. That's overflow. Considerate, consistent, and generous. That's overflow. Considerate, consistent, and generous. That's the overflow. Considerate, consistent, and generous. It's the overflow. Considerate, consistent, and generous. It's the overflow. It's the overflow. Let's go to the overflow. Al, I'm ready. So again, I'm going to ask you to drop into your heart. Don't let your body talk you out of it. We're on our way to the overflow. Tell your neighbor, we're going to the overflow. You don't want to miss it. Drop into your heart. Allow yourself to become familiar with the feeling of love and gratitude. Pure love. Remember, we called it up earlier. It's still there. When you were remembering that person, those people who poured into you from their place of overflow, remember? Find it in you. Pure love and gratitude. Feel it. Feel it in your heart. And allow yourself to feel it even more. Pay attention to this pure love in your heart. Feel it. Feel it within you. Begin to sense and feel this pure love all around you. Pure love. That's the overflow. Feel it. Become familiar with it. It's the overflow. There's infinite possibilities in the overflow. There's infinite possibilities there in your loving heart. You get to decide. You get to decide what, why, and how. From this place of pure love in your heart. Feel it. And remember it. As we slowly begin to bring our attention and our awareness back. From the overflow. As we consciously and intentional begin to bring our attention and awareness back. From pure love. And so it is.
Use me, oh God, I stand for you. And here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. I used to think God was the sun, God is the sun. But God's so much more than the earth or the stars or all of creation. God is creator, all in all, leading us to shine its light as me. Oh yeah. So use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. It's okay if you want to sing along, it's a singing prayer.
Yes, we're just going to take this opportunity then to move forward in our service seamlessly, moving into a time of giving and sharing with the Center of Peace. It is time for our tithes and our offerings. So I invite you now in this moment to take out your gifts, your tithes and your offerings as we prepare for a moment of prayer. And while you're doing that, let me take this moment to acknowledge those who give online, those who are giving online, and those who have already given online. Let us turn within for a moment of gratitude, thanksgiving for this day, thanksgiving for a deep level of awareness of the power and the presence of life and God that is within us. and our awareness of it. Our awareness of life being the giver of everything, and us then affirming and knowing that everything, all that we need and desire, is already given. So I'm blessing today then all that we receive, knowing that it moves us into a peace out into the world, creating an even more sacred place and an even more sacred space for anybody and everybody who no longer is willing to make excuses, but affirms with every ounce of who and what they really and truly are, and they're here to make decisions. So, just as we are blessed in by every cent that we receive, I know too that the giver is blessed 1,000,000 times fold, and that it can be no other way. So for every cent that we receive, I give thanks. Truly, I do give thanks. And so it is.
All I need is a bit. All I need is a bit. All I need is a bit. Okay. All I need is a bit. Sometimes I forget that all my needs are met. In bed, I fall asleep thinking things I don't believe. Until I wake up in gratefulness, counting all the ways I'm blessed.
That all
my needs are met. There were times I recall when I couldn't see the light of day, but somehow sweet spirit made a way out of no way, and that is why I testify. No matter how dark it gets, oh, that all my needs are met. I could not have come this far without the everlasting arm, my shelter from the cold. I'm so grateful that I know there were times when I thought I couldn't make it through another day. Somehow, sweet spirit made a way out of no way. I saw the light, I testified.
And so it is. So it is. Yes. Thank you, Sandy. All right, we did it. Yeah. You have 5 minutes to get home and get to that game. Let's stand up. As we prepare to sing our closing song, I Release. You can find the lyrics to the song in the back of your chair so that you can sing along with us as our choir comes forward to lead us in the singing of our closing song, I Release. I want to remind you that our practitioners are ready, stand ready to join you in prayer if you're desiring prayer after service today. Our practitioners have on the purple stoles. If you don't have time to stay, you can write out your request and put it in the box on the other side of the petition. The practitioners will receive your prayer requests and will be praying for you. And we'll be praying for you. And we'll be praying for you all week long. I want to invite you to call somebody and check in on them. Let them know that they matter and that they are loved. If there's anything from the service that's staying with you, please do share it with somebody else. If there's anything that you are taking with you from the service today to someone else, you can also always invite them to come and be with us. All right. I think now we are ready and set to go. Al?
There was a time in my life I thought I had to do it all for myself. didn't know the grace of God was sufficient, didn't know the love of God was at hand. Now I can say, if you're discouraged, wanting just to make it just another day, you have got to let it go. Let it all go. And this is what you have to say. Come on, I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. Ow. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. Let it go, let it go. The Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free. The Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yes, I'm only here for God.
Yes. And so, as we journey on throughout our week, let me invite you to make a decision to give, and to give from the overflow. Considerate, consistent, and generous. That's overflow. And so it is.
Where do we go from here? Oh, how do we move beyond the pain? Oh, where do we go from here? Oh, and how do we bridge this great divide? Watching for a field of flowers to bloom. It's take time to heal these wounds from the trail of tears in our way. To younger generations undefiled, we'll be a lighthouse to guide the minds, be the change we want to see. Come on, let's be the change. Be the change. Come on, let's be the change. Be the Let's be the change. Where do we go from here? How do we let go of the past? Where do we go from here? And when will we learn from our mistakes? Like watching from a field of flowers that bloom. It's gonna take time to heal these wounds from the trail of tears in our way. To younger generations undefiled, we'll be a lighthouse to guide the minds, be the change we want to see.